Alright guys, I'm staying here at the White Rock Hotel in Hastings. I'm looking forward to this for the weekend. Just some things I'm going to be doing out here. And yeah, I'll be doing my hotel review. This is going to be fun. Got permission from the staff so I can do a hotel review. Looking forward to this. Looking forward to the stay here. Just had lunch. It's actually quite nice. A sandwich, Bristol, whisk, that kind of stuff. And coffee is actually quite good here too. Well, as a hotel, where the hotel goes, coffee is actually quite nice. Looking forward to this. Alright, so let's get into the hotel and see what's saying. Revolving doors. As you can see, the decor is very beautiful internally. And the dining area is absolutely stunning. Alright guys, so I'm going to be heading to my room now, just to show you the lift. This is the size of the lift. You can get around 2 people in here. It's actually quite cozy, I gotta admit. Now let's go towards the room. Yeah, if you are a bodybuilder or someone who's got a wide frame, you're gonna feel quite claustrophobic down this corridor. Alright, let's get into the room. Here we go. So we're in the room now, let's take a look. Okay, so I've got a nice twin bed or a king size bed. It looks like 2 divans pushed together. Is it 2 mattresses? No, it doesn't feel like 2 mattresses put together. But it does look good. Has it got a room with a view? Let's see. Kind of, but it's not at the beach. It's facing the other way. So yeah, so we've got that there. And again, hangers, provisions like coffee kettle, that kind of thing. So you got stuff here. And of course, TV. Alright, so yeah, it's plain background. Let's go into the bathroom area. Ah, okay, so let's see. Yeah, the usual provisions. And it looks like, yeah, single shower unit. Just nice and easy. Let's see. There we go. This isn't going to be a powerful shower, but it is going to be a shower all the same. So it's gravity based in that sense. Let's do the bed test. Let's check it out. Springy, but it's comfortable. Ow. Yeah, it's okay. Ow. My back is feeling good. Stretching it out. So it's orthopedic, that's for sure, but you know, not too firm, not too soft. It is springy and it's nice. So yeah, that's the room for you fellas. So this is actually on the 3rd floor where they house people who are going to be at conferences, or you know, they're going to be doing, you know, other events. So you know, this is actually quite special. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. Yeah, and we'll see what the food is like. The coffee is basically the same as, you know, they've got baristas in here who do the coffees, and the staff are very welcoming, very pleasant. The service is good. Yeah, so far this hotel is quite nice. You know, in terms of the people that you know who are helping you, they're very nice. In terms of the overnight sleep, the shower. Once I've had all of that and the breakfast in the morning, they've told me that they have vegetarian and a vegan option here. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see how things go. We'll take a look at the nightlife and it is Hastings at the end of the day. And Hastings is, being a coastal town, does have a lot of things that you can do on the weekends. So this might be a place to look at. So, just having tonight's entertainment in the cellar room down there. Let's see how it goes. It looks quite cool and swanky. Check it out. Wonderful decor. Yes, it is low ceilings. It's a classic bar set up in here. Wooden flooring, parquet flooring. Just take a look. There's a lot of clocks, so you know what time it is. Alright, I'm gonna get in there, have some food, see what it's like. Alright, morning guys. So this is the morning after the night before. I didn't actually get the chance to film much of the environment. It was alright, it was a very ambient, the ambience was nice, a very intimate atmosphere, and now, you know, the bed itself was really comfortable, great night's sleep. Gonna go downstairs, get some breakfast in, and let's see what happens. See ya. Alright, just downstairs here, waiting for breakfast, and yeah, it's service. It's not self-serve, it's waitress. So this is going to be quite interesting. And just take a look at the area. Very swanky. Just look at that. Been quite quiet today for obvious reasons. That's a view. So the breakfast has arrived, and it's a vegan or vegetarian option. No meat whatsoever. This is going to be interesting. Alright guys, so here we go. Just come out of the shower after having breakfast and thought, you know what, let's just relax and let's do a proper review. I left my earphones upstairs, so it's very difficult to actually do a review while people are sitting down and eating. And I didn't want to do it because the people who were there, for obvious reasons, may not have wanted to have been included in the review. So I thought, well, let's do it afterwards. The style of getting the breakfast was not buffet style. Funny enough, it was a throwback to a different time where people come up to you and ask you what you want based upon a set menu. And yeah, it was interesting. I had a full English breakfast, which was vegetarian style, where they even had a vegan bacon as well as vegan sausages. Was it nice? It was okay. It was okay. I've had better vegan sausages, that's for sure. But it looked, the presentation was good. It looked like, you know, what you'd expect from a full English breakfast. And more importantly, if you are from a vegetarian, vegan, or you eat halal meat or kosher meat and need a substitute for pork, then you're not going to feel left out. You're going to feel like, alright, this is alright, this is quite good. The one thing I will say was slightly lacking was that you would, you know, if you needed a refill on juices or water, you'd have to ask the waitress. And that kind of felt, at best, it felt, you didn't want to be an inconvenience to a waitress who's busy serving other people as well. This is the other thing. You know, maybe if they had like a juice bar set up, then you could go up, get your refill of juices, or like what you got with coffees and stuff like that. So you don't feel like you're being an inconvenience to them. You know, you don't want to be that guy that's like, hey, what are you doing? I need a refill. Give me a refill now. None of that. And so it was nice. It was actually a good experience. Don't get me wrong, the service was impeccable. It was very friendly, they were very nice, they let you know what you could have, what you couldn't have, and they didn't feel no way about it. But it still felt kind of, I wish I didn't have to do that. But that's you know, some people like that kind of way of things, and I'm not one of them. Just because I'm used to a buffet breakfast. In terms of the shower, so I'll get back upstairs, it's all good, the shower works fine, but it's very light, it's like a trickle down with the shower. So it didn't give you that bash, weighted straight up, you know, that full on energy hit. It was more like a soothing, you know, it's just gently coming down on you. Personally, first thing in the morning, I want something that's going to be hitting me. You know, I want something that's going to massage the muscles, especially if you're going to be driving back. You need your calf muscles to be massaged. But general trickle is nice, especially if you're about to fall asleep at night. You just want to you know, chill. Talking about sleeping, the beds. This is definitely the best sleep I've had in a hotel room. As you have heard previous times I've spoken about hotel rooms, I can't sleep.
in them. You know, just one of those things. It's not my home. But this was different because the mattress itself wasn't too firm. It wasn't too soft. It was springy to the right level. This is ideal. You know, you didn't feel like uncomfortable, and it kind of molded to your body shape, so that, you know, if you moved around, like I tend to move around when I'm sleeping. My wife complains an awful lot about that. But if you move around when you're sleeping, then, you know, you're gonna feel every part of your body being okay with the mattress. You're not gonna feel, oh, okay, that's a bit firm, that's a bit soft. You're not gonna feel that. You're gonna feel happy. So yeah, I got a really good night's sleep, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So this hotel, I really do give a very good rating to. I don't do that out of 10 because it's weird. Because, you know, what's a 7? What's a 6? What's a 5? What's an 8? What's an 8.1? What's an 8.2? You know, these kind of things, they're subjective, you know. And again, any review is subjective. I appreciate that. But here, to try and be as objective as possible, I try to be as descriptive and as positive about a place. If something's not right, something's not right. I mean, like I said about the vegan sausages, or the vegetarian sausages, they didn't taste great. But it is what it is. I've had better sausages from that sort of background, but they give that option. The beans was okay, but not enough of it. So, you know, if you like a lot of beans or a lot of sauce, it wasn't there. You know, especially if you've got eggs and, you know, mushrooms, you want a little bit of sauce to go all around. But those are minor gripes, you know, because I could have went for the fruit. You know, they had a fruit platter as well. And again, this is the thing when you've got a buffet style, you can go up and pick anything that you want and have a very good breakfast, you know. But it is what it is. So I'm going to be checking out very shortly. We've got one more day today here, and it's been quite nice. It's been a pleasant experience. This hotel, yeah, okay, look, the room with the view is off the car park and trees. But, you know, that's how it is, and sometimes that's how it goes. Yeah, I've been very, very happy with the experience so far. So, you know, if you do have a weekend in Hastings, this is definitely the hotel you should be looking to stay at. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys later. I'll see if I can get an interview done with one of the staff members here and see if they can pitch why you should be coming to this hotel. But you know what, from my end, if you've got a great weekend here, this is one of the best places to spend that. Have a great one, guys. See you later. Bye. Hi everyone, I'm here with Catherine Parr, one of the co-owners of this wonderful hotel that we've been staying at. I've been doing a review with, and she's been very gracious enough to give me a little bit of time just to talk about the hotel and why you should come and stay here. So Catherine, feel free, tell us a little bit about the history of the hotel.
Well, the hotel's it's Victorian, a series of Victorian houses really. The first owner of the hotel was a gentleman who was called Mr. Notley, and he was at university with his girlfriend, and they wanted to stay somewhere at the seaside, but they weren't allowed because they weren't married, because this was, you know, early Victorian times, yes. So they decided to buy their own guest house, and the first house where our reception is the original house. And then they're very successful over the years. They bought more and more buildings and knocked them all together, which is why we have very narrow corridors upstairs of the bedrooms. And they knocked through, and they ended up with, you know, what we've got here, which is basically 10 Victorian houses. Oh, okay. So they moved on, other people have owned it, and we bought it about 19 years ago.
Yeah, because the hotel itself, in terms of its structure, you know, its architecture is quite unique.
Well, it is 10 Victorian townhouses knocked together. It had a facade put on the outside in the 30s. They tried to make it sort of look deco. We tried to improve it when we came and sort of lined up windows and tried to make it a little bit tidier than it had looked. But we've sort of gone with that look outside. Inside on this floor, you can see some of the Victorian. The ceilings are very high. Our first floor rooms have got a you can still the Victorian past, but further up you don't really get that at all. It's just a sense of it here and there. But it's why we have lots of pillars and things as you go through the hotel, because it's still the same the houses. You know, you can still see the walls of the houses.
And what sort of guests are you looking to attract here more often?
Well, quite a big hotel. We have 50 bedrooms, so we welcome all people. So we have business people, leisure guests, people of all ages. We try to accommodate everybody. We try to be very friendly. We realise that we have an unusual hotel, and I say we have these narrow corridors and quirky bits and pieces, you know, the car parks on the second floor effectively, and all this kind of stuff. So we sort of try and focus on everyone being very friendly, our staff being very helpful. One of our other USBs is we have a cafe bar that's open all the time, not just for hotel guests but for members of the public as well. And that's open doing food and drinks from 7 o'clock in the morning until midnight for guests. So people can always have somewhere to sit and get a drink or a coffee or some food, you know, all day, which I think again is unusual for most hotels.
I will admit, your food and your service has been really good here. You know, especially the staff.
Good.
Service has been really good, and I've really enjoyed the friendliness of the staff here. In terms of bookings, is it more online, or are you going through different websites?
Yeah, we have we do. We prefer people to come to us direct, so we have our own website, thewhiterockhotel.com. I don't think lots of people realise that when you book via booking.com or, you know, one of these other ones, Expedia or whatever, we have to pay commission.
Right.
So we charge, you know, the guest pays the same for the room, but we have to pay booking.com 15% commission, which is quite a lot of money to come out of our profit, you know, our turnover. So we like people come to us direct. Because we're quite a quirky hotel and all our rooms are different, we have loads of different styles of rooms and different types. We really take most of our bookings by phone, and then we can recommend the right room and the right, the facilities that a guest wants. And it may be important to have a sea view, it may be more important to have a larger room. And even within our room types, our rooms are very different. Some are near the lift, some are away from the lift, some are good if you want access to, you've got a dog with you. We're pet friendly as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we usually have dogs staying. We often have dogs in the cafe bar. We have our own dogs, and so that again brings us quite a lot of business as well. So if you've got a dog, you want to be near an exit. If you've got an old dog that needs to go out for the loo in the morning, or, you know, it depends what people want. So we love it when people call us up.
Well, also access to the beach as well.
Just across the road. Yeah.
Especially where the pier front is literally there.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So in the future, in terms of getting things booked, because obviously this is going to be a very popular place, does it get booked up quite quick, or do you need a lot of advance notice?
It's most, we often have. You have people booking and changing their minds, cancelling. So we have availability in the summer. We have minimum stays, so you can't stay for like one night on a Saturday.
Sure.
You know, you have to stay for 2 nights, and so sometimes it's, you know, it's in your interest to you get most choice if you book some time in advance, and especially if you're having a longer stay, whatever. You need to make sure. But we often have lots of guests who will just come book the day before and come down, you know, stay here, and even throughout the summer, you can often get a room. It's February at the moment, so at the moment it's quite easy to get a room. But you know, come July and August, we're usually booked up for Saturdays, but not that far in advance. So you know, it's always worth giving us a ring and seeing what we've got.
On that note then, because I know that I've taken a look at very time here, so I'm very gracious for that.
No problem at all.
If you guys do want to get in contact, feel free. I'm going to post a link to the website so you can book direct, and rather than going through booking.com or some of the other places. As she said, it's far more friendly.
It's much better for us, and we like to talk to people and find out what they want as well. Whether they want to shower or shower of the bath, or, you know, all these kind of things that make a difference to people's stay. You can get that one-to-one with us on the phone.
Love it. Thank you very much again.
No problem.
And guys, feel free to keep following, subscribing, and feel free if you want to stay in Hastings. Hastings is a great town, and it does have a lot of great facilities here. And there will be other things happening in the summer, like concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, it's come the spring. We have a Fat Tuesday kicks it off, and we have a Piano Fest, International Piano Festival this year in February. So very shortly, the season really starts for us. Mid-February, March, Easter, May Day, and then we're straight on all the way through to Bonfire in the autumn, and then there's the International Chess Tournament here in January as well. So Hastings is a very good, busy place year round.
And this will be one of the best hotels to stay at. You can't go too far wrong with this hotel. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Alright, it's a windy end to this weekend, and yeah, the hotel was absolutely wonderful. It was great speaking to one of the co-owners. Hopefully you guys will come along to Hastings, stay there. Just see if they can give a discount on it. I doubt that they will, but the price is actually quite reasonable and the food is good. Everything great. So yeah, like, follow, subscribe. If you guys don't know how to do that, you'll need to go back to school. So says the tycoon, or hey Nakri.